an epoch when communications were still slow and primitive, there appeared among distant peoples and at the farthest flung outposts of the empire several impersonators of that august divinity called Nero. Tacitus and Suetonius refers to the most celebrated of them all, Terentius, who had the audacity to impersonate the god emperor. This remarkable enterprise was successful, so much so that even today, almost 2,000 years later, doubt still lingers as to the reality of Emperor Nero's last campaign against the Thracians.
Spartacus! Spartacus, the Romans are burning our villages.
The horse! Let's go!
Are you badly hurt?
Spartacus, we haven't the power to resist the Romans, but you could do something. Capture the head of the Roman legions.
You mean the commanding general, the consul Metellus?
Yes.
Death to the Romans.
And Thrace has already been tamed, as you've been told by the consul Metellus. The last pockets of resistance have been wiped out. The population of Thrace has accepted the yoke of empire.
The proposal advanced by Consul Metellus requesting the Emperor to make a state visit to Thrace seems to me to be premature.
I approve of Consul Metellus's proposal. Thrace is a land of rich possibilities.
If we send Nero, he'll bring back all the treasure of the Thracians.
What treasure are you talking about?
I believe in the legends.
Are you in a position to guarantee the safety of our divine Emperor?
The arrival of Nero will be interpreted by the Thracian people as a sign of benevolence.
The Senate is grateful to you for your recommendation. You'll be informed in advance of the arrival date of the Emperor.
I've been waiting for you. I found him in the border slums.
Who is he?
A gladiator. He was drinking and fighting with everybody in the tavern.
Sounds like just the man we need. Does he resemble Nero?
Like two peas.
Why didn't you bring him with you?
I sent him to the baths. He really needed one, believe me.
Good. Everything's going according to plan. We'll leave immediately for Thrace.
Thrace? Where's that?
Far away in Asia.
You come from Rome?
From the Senate, with a message for the commander of the legions, the consul Metellus.
You there! Metellus! messenger! What does the message say?
I don't know what it says. And I'm not supposed to know. All I know is that I'm to deliver it to Consul Metellus. And only to Consul Metellus.
If, as you seem to think, this message is so important, I'll escort you. It wouldn't be safe to let you travel alone through this country, which has only recently been conquered. Is the message in this case?
Yes.
Saddle up 2 horses.
Get in line, you dirty dogs.
Let's go outside. Come out of there. Come on, you two.
On your feet. You think you can sleep all day? Come on, get on your feet.
Thank you, Spartacus.
We're fortunate to have you with us, Spartacus. When do you intend to take action?
Before this night is over.
What's the councilman tell us doing here?
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Don't kill him. He saved my life.
This day started under bad auspices. The priest strongly advised you not to make this inspection.
They certainly didn't predict the intervention of that prisoner. By the way, have him brought in here to me.
He's here.
I want to thank you. You have earned your liberty. You're a free man.
I didn't realize at the time that your life was worth only one in exchange.
What are you driving at?
That your life is worth at least 100 Thracians. Or am I wrong?
I can't liberate all those men. They attacked and wounded Roman legionnaires.
But those soldiers destroyed our villages.
The orders of the Emperor Nero are to treat with the utmost severity all those who rebel against the laws of Rome. However, I might mitigate the treatment of the prisoners. First, I want proof of your loyalty.
I can give it to you now. I never was one of your prisoners. I came here yesterday of my own free will.
What made you risk entering a Roman camp?
I had my reasons.
Call Marcus Venetius. You never win victories with brute force alone. You also have to have a brain.
You don't believe I have one?
Marcus Venetius, tell me what reason this man had for entering our camp.
He intended to kidnap you and hold you as hostage until we agreed to liberate his entire tribe.
What's his name?
Spartacus.
That's him.
You even know that?
You're the most famous of all the young Thracians. You had to save my life.
Yes.
Good. And now, let's show our loyalty to each other.
But how could you have found out?
You were kept under constant surveillance while you were allowed to remain free.
You may go, Marcus Venetius.
You may be my enemy, but I'd save your life again.
Don't exaggerate, and don't tempt the gods too often. A man like you isn't easily overlooked. That's all now. Go. Go with him. Wait a moment. How are you going to get your hands free? Go now, Spartacus. While he's in camp, keep a sharp eye on him.
The Council Metellus has given orders that you can take 3 prisoners with you. Choose them.
This one, he's ill. The wounded man.
Take me too. Me too. Me too. Oh, please. No.
Just what shall I do with these three Christians? It wasn't easy to capture them. They fought like tigers.
Put them in the column behind the wagon of the Emperor, the divine Nero.
We'll set up camp here.
Divine One, I hope your aim doesn't get any better. Because you might find yourself deprived of my services before we've completed our mission in this unpleasant land. Finally, we're here in Thrace. And you know why we're here. My Nero, you are the greatest of all gladiators. I'm coming to the end of my patience. Your job is only just beginning. My Divine One, you can't quit on us now that we're here in Thrace. You must demonstrate your magnanimity and your wisdom, granting concessions to the Thracians. But above all, you'll publicly prove your strength in the arena. Lydia, have you gone out of your mind? He's the most priceless thing we have. I know how you feel, but before long we may become rich. This doesn't depend only on us, but also on him. Don't forget it.
I can't forget that I hate him.
Your hatred can't be allowed to affect our plans.
I hate all this.
And me? Tell me the truth, Lydia. Do you hate me too?
You know the answer to that question. I couldn't possibly hate you.
This is as far as we go. Tomorrow at daybreak, the Romans will be here.
Why don't we move forward and attack them at night?
No, we'll ambush them in this ravine. The important thing is to take the Emperor prisoner.
Nero.
What we haven't been able to get from Metellus, we'll get from the Emperor. They'll be here any minute now. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You don't seem like yourself. Are you afraid?
Afraid? Me?
Here they come. Get ready. Let's go.
Everybody, back against the wall. Look out! Hold your position! There's nothing to worry about.
Their trap worked perfectly. Against them. The road is clear now. Forward!
They'll hold no Spartacus.
Go on, men. Go on. Don't try to talk now. It can wait till later.
Listen. I was the one. I did it. I warned the Romans.
You did?
I told them what you wanted to do in the Roman camp. And then I told them that you were going to try to kidnap the emperor.
But why? Why?
I never had anything. All my life. I must tell something else. Lucius, the consul of Nero, is preparing to...
Help! Help!
Wait here. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name is Lydia. I'm a slave of the Emperor. I took advantage of the confusion to escape.
You took a big risk.
They told me that they were going to kill me because they found out I was a Christian.
You? A Christian?
What's so strange?
Well, I never knew that a woman could become a Christian. Besides, they've caused an awful lot of trouble lately.
You're not a Christian?
That's the sort of thing that I don't have time to be bothered with.
Wait! You can't leave me.
All right. What's to stop you from following me?
This
Listen to me, my dear Lucius. I must admit that you have the greatest mind in the Empire. After mine, of course. These Thracians are at our feet. Everything's working out just the way we planned it. Good old Lucius. You've been wonderful, and I'm going to reward you some way. I'll make you... What'll make you?
Chamberlain of the palace when we return to Rome. Because remember, my divine one, that we must return to Rome.
Oh, what a pity. But anyway, I'll make you Grand Chamberlain of the palace. Or whatever else you want. I hereby grant to every man Roman citizenship.
You have news? The worst possible. What is it? Read it yourself.
This message was on its way to Metellus, commander of the legions.
Do you think the messenger had any idea of the importance of the message?
It doesn't matter. I took care of him. No one knows the contents of the message now except the two of us.
I suppose they'll send other messengers from Rome.
It seems likely, but certainly not for 3 or 4 days.
The original message is now in the hands of Metellus.
I delivered it, after altering it, saying that the Emperor would be arriving in Thrace momentarily.
There's only one thing left to do. Get possession of the Thracian treasury.
Don't you think it's a little premature?
We'll act now, because we may not have another chance. Come with me. That must be it. The head of the god Mithra. The center of the mouth. Give me your dagger. That old man we tortured in Rome told us the truth. It's been carried away.
How could they possibly have known about us?
Our plan has failed.
What now?
They must have been in a big hurry. Probably cleaned it out a few days ago. As soon as they heard that we were arriving. I'll find that treasure. It can't be far away.
We'll have to leave you here. But don't worry, we'll be back.
The soldiers of the Emperor are searching for me. I'm afraid.
Rome's enemies are our friends.
Our mission is very important to us. We're bound by a secret oath. Livia, you told me that the worst sin that a Christian can commit is to tell a falsehood.
Yes.
Are you prepared to swear by your God that you will never reveal to anyone what you're about to see?
I swear it. I swear by my God.
It's taken us centuries to amass all this.